action priority matrix. I think this is a fun one because it reminds me, like, it just is, there's so many different places in our lives that the action priority matrix is put into use. And it's just not something we see because either it's just always happening, it's in the background, or we're just not aware of it. But if you were to ever see like a medical team in an emergency situation, the easiest way to describe what's going on is like organized chaos. The objective or the goal is generally the same, like save the person's life, but the conditions may be different. And the way they accomplish this is through prioritizing what needs to happen to achieve the best possible outcome. So we're going to use the same system to help you achieve your goals through this worksheet. And what it's designed to do is to organize and prioritize tasks based on their impact and their effort required to complete them. It helps you really visually identify which tasks should take precedence, ensuring that you're focusing your time and energy where it'll have the greatest effect. Because we want to work smarter, not harder. Now, what we're going to do is you have your four habits or your tasks that you're going to be working with, and you're going to have your habit tracker next to you and then your action priority. And what you're going to do is this can be, excuse me, let me back up. So these are going to be tasks that you're going to be doing in order to complete your goal. So these can be things like short-term daily activities or longer-term projects, right? But it's important that we capture things that we're wanting to do in order to push us towards our goal. So with this, like if the goal is to, we'll say, lose 10 pounds, a short goal could be to drink more water every day. The longer action could be going to the grocery store and getting food that like fuels my health and wellness. That's a longer term goal. That's something that's going to take more effort and more time. Okay. So you can see the difference in how much energy that's going to take. So when we're looking at our tasks, we're really going to be looking at two key factors, the impact and effort. So impact refers to the significance or benefits of completing the task in relation to your goals. Effort refers to the time, energy, and resources required to complete the task. Understanding these two dimensions is really crucial for placing tasks in the correct quadrant of the matrix. So this is something that you're going to be doing on your own just due to time, but I want to still go through and discuss it. So we have our first one, which is quick wins. This is the top upper left quadrant, and these tasks are for high impact, low effort. They should be really your top priority because they offer really significant benefits for the least amount of work. Completing these tasks quickly can provide immediate results and build momentum. So going back to losing weight, the quick wins can be, one of them can just be simply drinking water as soon as I wake up. That's very quick, it's low effort, but you're actually going to get a lot of impact because you're fueling your body, you're getting things rolling, and you get that quick win right away. Next off, on the upper right-hand quadrant, we have major projects. These tasks are high impact, but require significant effort. These are important and need to be managed carefully because they can often involve substantial time and resources. And although they're resource intensive, the outcomes they produce are crucial for your long-term success. And this is like going to the grocery store. In my opinion, that takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of resources, but the impact is so high because then you're bringing that food home. Right. So we want to categorize something like that there. So I'm hoping that that makes sense. Now, next up on the bottom left, we have our fill-ins. These tasks have low impact, low effort. They're not very urgent or critical, but they can be handled during downtime or even when you need a break for more demanding tasks. These are great for staying productive when your energy is low or when you have small pockets of free time. I like this one because it can break up the day, it can get you out of other habits. So keeping with our theme of weight loss, this could just be something as simple as getting up every 20 minutes and moving around, or doing 10 squats, doing something simple like that where it doesn't really take a lot of effort. The impact in your day, I mean, it can have some impact, but is it going to have the largest impact? Hard to say, but it's a great filler type of a deal. All right, finally, we have thankless tasks. Now, these tasks require a lot of effort, but offer not like a ton of benefit in return. They consume a lot of time and energy that could be better spent on more impactful activities. So whenever possible, these tasks should be avoided or delegated to free up your resources for more productive work. I mean, this one, on some level, I could even say grocery shopping could be a thankless task if you have the means to have a meal delivery service or are able to have someone curate a meal plan for you. Like that would be something like a service that you would pay for if that's really something you don't enjoy doing. So you can even see like for different people, these different tasks can go in different areas of this matrix. Okay? So our focus areas are quick wins. These should be our immediate focus because they deliver the most value with the least amount of effort. And tackling these first can give you quick boosts of progress and motivation. Excuse me. Next are major projects where we're needing to allocate dedicated time and resources to these tasks. They may require careful planning and sustained effort, but the high impact makes them worth the investment. So maybe this is getting to the gym, hiring a personal trainer, these type of big investments. But ensuring that these projects are broken down into manageable steps, they can make it easier to hit and monitor to stay on track. Fill-ins, these are tasks to stay productive during periods of low energy. And this could even be a great one of like you get home at the end of the day and you're just exhausted. If you can find a fill-in, just to throw that in there, that can really re-energize you to then get you back into motion. I heard this great quote the other day where if you are feeling anxious, and this is great for this, if you're feeling anxious about not making as much progress as you want, get actionable, do something right now. And that's where fill-ins are great. They can help you reinvigorate yourself so that you're making actionable steps towards your goal. And finally, the last one that we should be trying to focus on is the least amount is these thankless tasks because they are what they are. They're time consuming, little payoff. So whenever possible, let's avoid them. But I do still think it's important to write them down so that we know that they're there because that's this awareness coming back in. When we're aware of these thankless tasks, it's easier to avoid them or to delegate them instead of just falling into the habit, right? This habit loop of just doing these things.